CSV file. In this tutorial, we're going to import a CSV file and also create a retaining wall. And once we have the retaining wall, it'll tell us how much wall we need to order, and it'll also give us the price tag. So let's get started. We're going to jump right into Tools, Terrain Elevation Import Wizard. Next, we're going to look for that file. I just happen to know that it's this one. There's all my XYZ coordinates, so I know they're good. Next. Don't need to do anything. Next. Finish. Press OK, and all your terrain is going to pop up like this. This is straight out of the Smart Level. Hit perspective, you get into your 3D aspect of this, it's going to show you the terrain. So now you're working with terrain. So that's the good thing about using a Smart Level first to go and map your terrain, because you don't want to be working with flat terrain in your 3D design program. You want to be working with the actual terrain from your site. So there you go. Right in here, this is where we want to create a parking lot or somewhere where we can park our Winnebago. So I'm going to get right into this aspect of putting in a retaining wall here. But the first thing I want to do is drop this area down flat to this part. For that, we need to go into Area Grader. I want to create a box shape, so a load shape. I'm going to go down here and just look for a square. There's a square. I'm going to take that and I'm going to place it where I want to create this parking lot that we're talking about. Just make this bigger. Now this doesn't look right now, but if I go over here and go to height taper, go all the way to 100 and then drop it down, you can see that my terrain has been modified to be flat in this area. Now I want to create a retaining wall in here. So I'm going to go into Building, Retaining Wall. I'm going to change the material because I don't like that material. So I'm just going to go into Lampus. I'm going to look for something I use all the time, which is Rosetta outcropping, and I'm going to click my points. I'm going to take snaps off, click a point here, click a point there, click a point here. Now it's not playing well here for some reason. Oh, maybe this is it. Oh yeah, there we go. There and here. I'm going to take, see how it's got caps here? I'm going to take that off, and that's right here. It says rough cut. I'm going to go to none. No caps for my Rosetta wall. Now I want to bring my wall up to the height that I need. So I'm going to go to, this is everything to do with my wall here. So I can do all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to change the height. So I'm going to bring the height right up, maybe a little bit more, somewhere around there. Not too many people build walls like this on a slope. It's usually stepped. So there's a handy little function right here called stepped. Make that check mark, and then you punch in some dots here. Edit points, insert points. I'm going to put one here and one here. I'm going to go to the other side, do the same thing. One there, one there. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to click this point. I'm just going to drop it down now, down to here. Take this one, drop that down. That seems more like how I would build a wall. Drop this one down. Drop this one. And drop this one a little bit. Oh no, I don't want to drop that one. Undo. Yeah, something like that. So there you go. Now, in order to understand how big this wall actually is, I'm going to press escape, get rid of that. I'm going to go into what's called, I think it's under, oh, it's under road and road accessory. I'm going to go into vehicles and I'm going to get this camper here. Double click, set that into place, and now you get an understanding of how big that wall is, because these vehicles are to scale when they come in. So I don't have to play around with that too much. Now you can modify your camper if it's not quite to scale, but I know that that's pretty accurate, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Now I want to know from the information that the smart level gave me for the terrain, I was able to create this wall in, I don't know, less than in about 5 minutes here. I want to know how much that's going to cost me, so I'm going to go into Tools, Project Material List. It's telling me that I need 562 square feet of Rosetta outcropping. I'm going to put in a number of about 35. Now let's put in 40 because I know it's just over $40. So I know that my wall is going to cost me $22,480 just to buy the material, and from there I can estimate how to build this wall and provide an estimate in 6 minutes. So thank you for watching. This was a tutorial on how to import a CSV file from the smart level in order to create an estimate to build a retaining wall.